So, this is the bed, and tonight there is too much room in it. The sheets feel wider than they used to. The air on the other side is cold, or maybe it is just empty. The pillow is too plump, or too flat, or just unused. The indent where they used to lie is gone, or it is too full of your own body trying to fill the space and finding only more empty space. The phone is dark. The screen stays black. No message, no name appearing in the quiet. No light flashing to make your chest jump, or your stomach drop, or your hand reach out before your mind can stop it. Just the ordinary evening stretched out too long. The hours that used to have a shape, a routine, a message to send or expect, a good night, a check-in, a plan for tomorrow that included someone else. And now the space where someone used to be is just space. The room is the same as it was yesterday and the day before, but it feels different. The walls are closer or further away. The silence has a weight to it, a pressure against your ears. The ceiling is too interesting, or the darkness is too thick. I am just a voice in a recording. I know that. I am not in your room. I cannot see you. I cannot hand you a glass of water, or sit on the edge of the bed and let my weight make a small dent in the mattress while you pretend to sleep. I cannot fix this. I want to say that again because it matters. I cannot bring them back. I cannot make it hurt less with a trick or a technique or 3 surprising things to try. There is no method here, no process, no steps. I am not a replacement for what you have lost. I am not someone new to attach to. I am not a solution or a fresh start or a reason to feel hopeful. I will not flirt with you. I will not use a pet name or suggest I could be what they were. I am only here to sit with you for a little while, to keep you company in these hours when the distractions have all stopped, and the only thing left is the ache and the quiet. You do not have to sort this out right now. Nothing needs to be decided tonight. There is no puzzle to solve from this position, lying here in the dark at this hour. There is no conversation to rehearse that will change what happened. There is no text to draft that will make them understand something they did not understand before. There is no argument to win that will bring them back or make the ending different or undo what was said. The only thing asked of you is to let it be exactly what it is for these next few hours. To let the night be the night. To let this hour be this hour. That is all. And while you lie here, I want you to know that someone is awake with you. Not in your room, not where you can see, but in the same darkness, more or less, the same country of night. I am speaking these words while you hear them, and that means, for this small stretch of time, you are not alone with it. The ache is still yours. The missing is still yours. But the watching it, the sitting up with it, the keeping vigil through it, that does not have to be only yours right now. So let us notice the room, not to change it, just to be in it. The air is whatever temperature it is. The walls are where they were yesterday. The ceiling is still above you, holding up whatever is above it, doing its job without your attention. The bed is holding you. That is worth saying. However it feels too big, however the empty space seems to press against you, the surface beneath your body is solid. It does not require anything of you. It does not need you to be better or further along or more okay with what happened. It just holds you up. That is enough for now. And your body is breathing. You do not have to do that either. It happens without your management. The chest rises, falls, rises again, while you lie here, not solving anything. The heart beats without your instruction. The blood moves through its channels, warm and continuous, not waiting for you to figure out what comes next. Your body is keeping you alive while you rest. It knows how. It has been doing it since before you knew their name. Since before this particular absence. Since before tonight. It will keep doing it while you sleep. You might notice your shoulders. They have been up near your ears, maybe, or braced, ready. Ready for what? No one can say. Not even you. Just ready. You can let them drop now. Not all at once. Just a little. Let them settle away from your jaw, away from your neck. Let them remember what it feels like to not be holding something up. And your hands, they have been busy, reaching for a phone, gripping the sheets, pressing against your chest or your face or each other. You can let them rest, palms open, nothing held, nothing ready, just there, on the bed, in the dark, held by the same surface that holds the rest of you. This is not giving up. This is not letting go. This is just rest. Permission to lie still and let the hours simply be hours. Permission to let the night be longer than the day without making meaning of that. Permission to have company that asks nothing of you, that will be gone when you wake, that leaves no trace except perhaps the memory that someone stayed awake while you slept. You can set it down now, just for these hours, not forever, not as a decision about how you feel or what you want or what happens next, just for now. Let it rest on the floor beside the bed if that helps, or let it stay in your chest but unbraced, unargued with, like weather, like something passing through that does not need your commentary to be real. I will stay here for as long as this lasts. That is all I can offer. That and the steady sound of my voice, and the truth that nothing gets settled at this hour, which means nothing gets worse either. The night is just the night. The room is just the room. And you can rest. You are allowed to miss them. You do not have to talk yourself out of it. You do not have to build a case for why you should not feel this way. Missing someone is not a mistake you are making. It is not a weakness to be corrected. It is not pathetic, and it is not a sign that you are behind some schedule you think you should be keeping. Some invisible line where you are supposed to be over it by now, or stronger, or angrier, or more accepting, or less of a mess. It is simply what happens when a person you were attached to is not here anymore. The body does not switch off just because the relationship ended. The heart does not update because you received a final message. The part of you that knew their voice, that expected their step in the hall, that reached for them in the night, that smelled their shirt or knew the warmth of their back against your chest. It all keeps going. It keeps reaching. It keeps expecting. It keeps preparing for a touch that does not come. So if you are lying here with a heavy chest, or a tight throat, or a stomach that will not settle, or an urge to check the phone again, or send something, or take something back, or ask one more question, or hear their voice, or smell their hair, or just see their face, that is not a failure. That is not you being bad at this. That is just missing someone. You can stop fighting that now. You can stop prosecuting yourself for still caring. There is no one here you need to convince that you are over it. You do not have to be over it. Not tonight. Not next week. Not by the time you see your friends, or go back to work, or pass the place where you used to meet, or hear the song, or smell the coffee they used to drink. However long it takes, is how long it takes, and it takes as long as it takes. I know your mind is working. I know it is running loops, spinning through the same corridors, looking for an exit that is not there, asking questions that feel like they have to be answered before you can rest, before you are allowed to close your eyes. Is it really over? Really? Or is there still a chance? Will they change their mind? Tonight? Tomorrow? When they realize, was it my fault? Could I have done something differently if I had just known? If I had just said something else? If I had not said that one thing? If I had been more? If I had been less? Will I be all right? Really? Or is this just how I am now? Is this the new normal? Will I feel this way forever? These questions feel urgent. They feel like emergencies. Like if you stop thinking about them, even for a second, something terrible will happen. The world will end. The chance will be lost. Or, like if you solve them, if you just figure out the right angle, the perfect argument, the thing you missed, the magic words, the pain will stop. The situation will reverse. But here is the plain truth. Nothing gets settled in the dark. The answers to those questions are not in this room. They are not under the pillow. They are not in the phone. They are not inside your head, waiting to be found if you just think hard enough. Some of them live in another person's head, in their private thoughts, in decisions they have not made yet, or that they have made but not shared, or that they do not know themselves. Some of them live in a future that has not arrived, that you cannot see from here, that will look different than you imagine, no matter what happens. You cannot reach those answers from this bed. Not tonight. Maybe not tomorrow. But definitely not now. At 3 a.m, or 4, or 5, the mind is not working. It is just turning. Like a wheel spinning in deep mud, throwing up dirt and going nowhere, turning and turning and getting nowhere, producing only tiredness, producing only more questions, more scenarios, more pain, more versions of a conversation that will not happen. It does not bring them back. It does not fix what broke. It does not change what was said or what was not said. It does not reach them. It does not change their mind. It just keeps you awake with nothing to show for it except exhaustion and the same ache you started with when the sun went down. You can set that down just for these hours. It will still be there in the morning. Every question, every fear, every hope, unchanged, waiting exactly where you left it, patient as stone. And I want to say something about sleep, because I know it can feel like, if you close your eyes, if you let yourself drift off, if you stop holding the vigil, you are somehow letting them go. Like sleeping means you are forgetting, or saying it did not matter, or closing a door you are not ready to close. Like rest is a betrayal of how much you loved them. Like if you just stay awake, if you just keep feeling it, keep suffering it, keep staring at the dark, you are proving something. Proving you cared. Proving it was real. Proving you are not okay with it ending. Keeping the connection alive through sheer force of will. But sleeping is not letting go. It is not disloyal. It is not giving up. It does not mean you accept that it is over. It does not mean you agree to anything. It does not erase the love or the time or the person or the memory of their hand in yours. Resting does not diminish what you had. It does not delete them. Staying awake holds nothing open. It does not reach them. It does not change their mind. It does not keep the connection alive. It does not prove anything except that you are tired and you need your strength. Not to fight, not to win them back, not to be strong for anyone, not to figure it out, but just to be, to get through the days however they come, to feel what you feel without collapsing. So you have permission to put it down, to let the night have it, to sleep without it meaning anything about how much you care, to rest without it being a verdict on the relationship, to close your eyes without saying goodbye. Let's come back to this room, just this room, just this bed, just this breath. Everything that hurts is elsewhere, in the past, in another house, in words that were spoken or left unspoken, in a person who is not here, who is in their own bed, or their own room, or their own thoughts, somewhere you cannot reach, no matter how hard you try. What is here is the air moving in your lungs, the weight of the blanket against your legs, the surface beneath you, holding you up, solid and real. The dark that is not dangerous, only dark. The sound of my voice, temporary and passing, keeping you company for a little while yet. Let your body have the rest it has been refusing. Let your shoulders soften. Let them drop away from your ears. Let your jaw unclench. Let your tongue rest in your mouth. Let your brow smooth out. Let your hands rest open on the sheets, palms up, nothing held, nothing gripped, nothing ready. You have been braced for hours, days maybe, weeks, holding yourself ready for a message, for a change, for something to make sense, for the world to go back to how it was before. But there is nothing to brace for tonight. Only this. Only now. Feel the warmth where your body meets the bed. That small place of contact. Hip, shoulder blade, back of your skull. Warmth gathering there, spreading slowly, like honey, like something thick and slow that does not hurry. You do not have to follow it. It moves on its own. Your legs are heavy now, not held, not arranged, just heavy, sinking slightly into the surface below. The feet are far away. You do not need to reach them. They are resting too. Your arms are heavy. The hands do not need to move. The fingers can be still. Everything they have held today, everything they have reached for, can wait. They are not dropping anything. They are just not holding. The chest rises and falls. You do not have to watch it. It knows. A long breath in, like you are filling slowly from below, and then let it go, all of it, the whole day, the whole week, the whole weight of being awake. Another breath, even slower, even less effort. The heart beats without your instruction. You do not have to listen for it. It is there, steady, keeping you alive while you rest. It will keep going while you sleep. Nothing gets settled tonight. You do not have to be over it. You do not have to understand it. You do not have to want the right thing, or feel the right way, or be further along than you are. Set it down, just for now. Let your breathing find its own pace, slower and slower. The blanket is warm. The room is quiet. The dark is just dark. Your face can rest. Your eyes can be soft behind closed lids. Your mouth can be slightly open. Nothing to say, nothing to explain. Drifting now, loosening, not falling, just sliding into the place where sleep is waiting. It is okay to go. I will be gone when you wake. But now, just this. Sleep. Sleep now. Rest. Nothing to solve. Nothing to hold. Just sleep.